Congratulations on the purchase of your Steam Shark. This is a very powerful carpet cleaning tool that allows you to be very diverse in other cleaning operations as well. One of the first things you're going to notice is the pressure washing wand is shipped in sections. This is to prevent damage during shipping. Right here we've got the inline chemical additive line. This is used during power washing only. This is the power washing line. This should not be used during carpet cleaning because it will leave marks on surfaces. The unit is secured to the pallet with 1/2-inch head bolts. The thermal protection unit for the burner is right here. If an overtemp situation in the burner is detected, that will discharge water down that line right there onto whatever surface your unit's setting on. This is to prevent damage to the coils inside the burner. There's also a thermal protection unit on the pump head. This guy right here. This will discharge water if an overtemp situation is detected inside the pump head, such as idling too long without pressure relief. If water's coming out of there, it's to protect the pump head and the machine is operating correctly. The combination pressure temperature gauge is right here, along with a solution line adapter and pressure blow-off valve. To adjust the pressure on the unit, you're going to want to make sure you have the temperature pressure gauge on there, along with the pressure blow-off valve set up on there with the solution line adapter. You're going to want to make sure this valve is in the closed position. You would start up your unit, take your Allen wrench, place it on top of the unloader. If you turn it clockwise, it will increase the pressure, and counterclockwise will decrease. This unit's rated for 2400 psi. If you're decreasing the pressure, you're going to need to release the pressure by the pressure relief valve. Or if you have the power wand set up, then you will pull the trigger on the power wand, and then you can get a fresh reading off the pressure gauge and adjust to the desired pressure. This unit does run off gasoline and diesel. It's very important not to get the two confused. The motor runs off gasoline in the small upper tank, and the burner runs off diesel, kerosene, or heating oil number 2 in the lower tank. When it's shipped, the fuel will be cut off. So this will be in an up position, and you'll need to put it in a down position to allow fuel to get to the carburetor. The diesel will also be cut off. This will be in an off position, and you'll need to turn it back into the on position so the handle's in line with the hose. This is the safety thermostat. You're going to want to set it to 10 degrees below whatever the equipment's rated for that you're using. So if the lowest rating of equipment that you're using is 180 degrees, you're going to want to set it to 170. To turn the burner on, you're going to need to toggle the switch to the on position when the engine's running. This unit can be used without the burner on and just pressure wash only. The on-off switch for the motor is placed right here. It does have a low oil indication light. Toggle to the on position, toggle to the off position. It's got a standard pull start. It's very important to read the owner's manual that goes with this equipment, not only for the Steam Shark, but for your 360 and CFX as well. This will ensure proper operation and longevity of the equipment. If you're having trouble moving the unit, make sure the brake's off. It's also a nice feature to use if you're on uneven ground. Whenever you release the pressure from this pressure bleed off, You're going to want to make sure the end of that hose is secure. Otherwise, you run the chance of burning yourself when that thing starts whipping around. The pressure gauge reads the current pressure in the system. The temperature gauge does have a slight delay because of the conductance of these fittings. So if you shut off your unit and you're flushing it out with cold water, the fittings here will still be retaining temperature even though cold water is flowing through the system. Also, when you first start up the system, it will lag behind, so your temperature gauge might read a little bit below what the current water temperature is. This unit should never be operated indoors. Always make sure there's plenty of ventilation around outside when you're using it. Always be sure to read all safety warnings on the equipment and in the manual before use. Thank you very much for your time.